Hey everyone, it's Patrick back at Scottley Hot Rods, actually in my garage at home. But here's the next step in the development of Lightning McQueen replica that we're building. The last video you saw, this was all wooden buck and covered in string. And since then we've covered all of that in burlap to start off with to kind of give it a form. And then a lot of drywall mud. Yep, this is all sculpted out of drywall mud, about 12 boxes worth. Hours and hours and hours of sanding. Oh, and we're still not anywhere close to it being in a good final shape to pull a mold off of. But we're getting close. So you can see we've got really good lines. Yes, and we have the tires and wheels done. Check those out. Took some Mickey Thompson ET Streets, street legal tire. Had our friends at Tire Stickers make us up some new rubber decals for the tires. So we got the light year tires going on now with the correct wheels and even the little yellow pinstripe. Get up close, you can see the indentations where the windows will go eventually. Of course, they'll be cut out so you can see through them, but that gives you an idea of where they're at. It just has a much better form now. You can see the shape of it. A little bit of shape is where his mouth is going to be. Getting some good flowing lines. We sealed the drywall mud in a clear polyurethane. That sealed it up. The next step will be covering this with some epoxy resin. That'll give us a little bit more hardness. It's still very fragile. Some places it's paper thin. As we sanded most of that off, you see those little brown dots, that's the burlap underneath where we sanded through. So it's very thin at this point. We'll still add another good, probably 3/16 of an inch of resins, and we'll cover that in fiberglass. Eventually this will be rock hard and be ready to use to pull molds off of. And then we'll actually make the body off those molds. So all this is just preparation. This won't even be actually something we can use other than eventually we will paint it up and probably just use it as a stationary prop. Maybe set it outside the shop or something in its form. Set it down on the ground, but it's looking really good. We're getting there. It's definitely Lightning McQueen. Stay tuned for the next stage as we start putting more layers on it and getting the shape closer and closer. Thanks for watching.